This video is a plea, an encouragement, a provocation, and a promise to be more Kate Bush. Kate Bush's 1985 song, Running Up That Hill, is currently having a huge resurgence thanks to its inclusion in season 4 of Stranger Things. A song she wrote, produced and released in the 1980s is apparently making her at least £250,000 a week in royalties. As a result of all this excitement, on the 17th of June 2022, Running Up That Hill reached number 1 in the UK singles chart. On the 24th of June 2022, the song was number 1 again. How wonderful. I was so happy when I heard that song pop up in Stranger Things. I love that series and I love Kate Bush, and it reminded me of the feeling I used to get when her songs popped up on the radio when I was a child. I had no idea what I was listening to at the time, but what I do know and what's always impressed me about Kate Bush's work is that every single song seems to contain a world of its own. And to me that really is the magic of making music. I just think it's so wonderful that a song that's nearly 40 years old is finding so many new fans, and several new generations of people are listening to it and discovering the rest of Kate Bush's work as a result. I've been writing songs for quite a long time now, not as long as Kate Bush, but a reasonable amount of time, and I love the fact that because everything's released and available online, anyone at any time can come across my work too. That's what it's there for. Of course, not everyone's happy about what's happening to Kate Bush's song. I think there might be a few music snobs with a few things to say about
kids today.
And that's such an ungenerous attitude. If you really love the work of Kate Bush, or whoever, why wouldn't you want to share that with as many people as possible? It doesn't belong to you. The first time you heard that song might have been in 1985, and that might be a very special moment for you. That's great, but can't we let everyone else have that moment now? My friend Mark Burrows wrote a brilliant article about this actually. I'll put a link to that in the description box. It's definitely worth a read. I can't pinpoint the first time I heard the song Running Up That Hill. To me, it's just always sort of been there as part of the fabric of my life because of the radio in the 80s. But things have changed a lot over the years, and people discover music in all sorts of different ways, and I think this is a brilliant way for young people and people who might not have heard her before to hear her now. I talked about being more Kate Bush. Here's what I mean by that. There's so much to learn from Kate Bush, but as a songwriter and producer myself, I'm just reminded that the most important thing is to be myself, to make the music that I want to make. I don't think that in 1984, or whenever it is that Kate Bush wrote that song, she spent much time assessing the music marketplace and pondering what kind of songs people might want to buy next year. I think she made whatever the fuck music she wanted. And growing up listening to artists like her made me decide to do the very same thing a very long time ago. Only you have your perspective on things, your history and your experience, your unique blend of talent and taste. You don't have to be the best at anything, you just have to be you. So if you make stuff, or you want to make stuff, make stuff. Make it however you want and make whatever you want. That's what Kate Bush did. Be more Kate Bush. I'd love to know when you first heard the song Running Up That Hill and what memories it brings up for you. And if you just recently discovered the song on Stranger Things, what is it about that song that made you love it so much? I'd love to hear from you, so let's have a chat in the comments. Thanks for watching today. YouTube thinks you'll like this video, and I think you'll like this one. See you next time.